I started out, like I just used photo reference because I needed, it was like when you're trying to learn and you're outside doing it, you're battling, for me, I was just battling too many things and I couldn't, and plus like you're intimidated being outside, like if you, and people are coming up to you and stuff. I mean, that's fine, but you're completely involved with what you're doing and it's a battle. Like you can't, I mean, I'm still learning how to mix paint. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing. So what I ended up, I would take, go out, shoot a bunch of reference, bring it back. I don't care like about the color. I mean, Lindsey would help me like correct like the color. So that was good. She's a master at that. She's taught me how to like, you know, like color correct. So it's, and then even just like de-warp things. So right out of the gate, I had help with all that stuff. Um, but I found that being sort of in the studio painting from reference, it gave me the opportunity to try things out and be a little more successful early on with like at least just what I was doing, you know, so that you're not just constantly sort of like fighting a losing battle, I guess, you know. So then once I was comfortable, even just like mixing paint, um, and and just getting comfortable with like applying paint, because you know how that is. It's like the first time, if you can remember the first time you like threw oil paint down, you're just like, what? Like, how does anyone do this? It is just like slop fest. So you get comfortable with that. So I would get comfortable like with that stuff for like maybe the first year just in the studio. And then I started venturing out. And that's when the learning really started because, you know, plein air painting for me is a tool. It's like going to school, you know, like I go outside, what I just need to like learn, I do that. You know, they're never my favorite paintings because the ones that I like to do take a lot longer. And then maybe the scene itself is like, you know, the sun is just about to go down, and I'm like, dude, I don't have, I can't, you know, I got to work. I can't be in San Francisco. Plus, that's like 900 miles away, you know. So you know, I'll paint from reference for like my big studio paintings, but plein air painting is like going to school. You learn like more painting from life than you could possibly learn just, you know, painting from a computer screen or a picture, you know? So then I take that back to the studio. And so now when I'm working with photo reference for like a show or whatever, I have the experience of going, oh, okay, so it looks like this on the screen. You know, it's like maybe the sky is like you know, very phthalo blue, you know, and I know from painting outside that it's definitely not, and it's not going to feel right. So you kind of mesh the worlds, like you learn all the stuff you need outside, and then I apply it to what I do inside.